Have you had the opportunity to watch Caitlin Clark play basketball? You're really missing out if you don't. We're going to look at something that will make you think twice. I promise you won't believe it at first, so you'll want to see it through to the finish. You'll be shocked by Caitlin Clark's true size, and I can't wait to show you why she's getting so much attention right now. Keep an eye out because it's about to get really interesting. To begin with, Caitlin Clark is regarded as one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Not only is she talented, but she also controls the game so well that people stop to watch. Caitlin is a formidable opponent because of her long-range shooting, court vision, and ability to make movements appear effortless. But you might be surprised to hear just how big she is. You wouldn't anticipate it from a player of her caliber. Yes, even while you may not initially notice Caitlin Clark's physical presence, you will be taken aback when you do. What is the secret then? Let's get started. You might assume Caitlin Clark is simply another tall player when you first see her on the floor. Given that she obviously plays the role, you could be forgiven for thinking that. However, Caitlin's size is significant because she does not fit the stereotype of a basketball player. Caitlin Clark's height is insignificant when compared to some of the other competitors, even if 6 feet is outstanding for anyone. Her utilization of that size, however, sets her apart. Unlike other athletes, she depends on more than just height and physical ability. Rather, it all comes down to her extraordinary basketball talent, strategy, and IQ. The way Caitlin Clark uses her entire body, however, makes her real size so unique. Despite her height, she is powerful and athletic. She has remarkable endurance, agility, and balance. Caitlin can score or get the ball without outpacing everyone. She is a fantastic beast on the court because of her rapid reflexes, body control, and ability to read the game. She seems to have an unfair advantage even though she has worked hard to get there. You will realize that she is completely in control of her size when you watch her in action, rather than someone who is merely attempting to stay competitive. Let's now discuss her shooting. Regardless of gender, Caitlin Clark's shooting style is among the most lethal in basketball. Crazy three-pointers that are made from well beyond the arc are what we're talking about. In addition to her strength, she can easily shoot over defenders, making her a very dangerous player. Although she has an edge over taller players due to her height, her talent and confidence are what really make her shots deadly. Other players may be intimidated by her ability to clear space and get her shot off. She knows just when to let go of the ball and remains composed under duress. You understand what I mean if you have ever watched Caitlin shoot a long-range three-pointer. It's an art form, and the smoothness of it is greatly influenced by her size. The fact that Caitlin Clark's size affords her both an offensive and defensive advantage is even more startling. Her quickness enables her to get into position and block shots, even if she may not have the same wingspan as some of the larger players. When it comes to basketball, she is an expert on both sides of the court. She is aware of when and where to go. Whether it's closing out a shot, snatching a rebound, or getting a steal, Caitlin is always in the right spot at the right time. Her size is a strength rather than a weakness. Even though many admirers may not initially realize it, this is one of the factors that lead to her dominance. We also can't overlook her mental attitude, of course. Without a doubt, Caitlin Clark is more than just a person. One of the most potent elements of her game is her capacity for thought. She thinks in the manner of a clutch player. Her actions on the court show that no one can fear her. She stands out in every game she plays because of her unwavering confidence. Caitlin can come up when her team needs her most, whether it's a game-winning shot or an early three-pointer. She is one of the most difficult athletes to deal with in any circumstance because of her mental toughness, which is equally as significant as her physical characteristics. The way Caitlin Clark manages all the attention is one of the things that has contributed to her amazing development. She is constantly talked about, complimented, and compared to other athletes, but she doesn't allow that pressure to affect her. She stays grounded, stays away from the glamour, and keeps up her hard work. It is wonderful that Caitlin is committed to being the best version of herself. It serves as a reminder that being exceptional involves more than simply physical prowess. It also involves how you play the game, how hard you work, and how you look. What can we learn from all of this? Then, Caitlin Clark's utilization of her entire body, brains, and skill set to win the game is more significant than her height or appearance. She isn't trying to conform to the idealized appearance of a basketball player. She is forging her own route and demonstrating to the world that physical attributes or height have no bearing on achievement. It is determined by your commitment, enthusiasm, and flexibility under any circumstance. Before we conclude, keep in mind that, unlike what some may believe, Caitlin Clark's journey has been one of continuous progress. She is a living example of what perseverance and hard work can accomplish. Remember that size isn't everything when you watch Caitlin Clark play. What counts is how she makes the most of it and becomes one of the greatest players in the game right now. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, kindly click the like button. If you also think highly of Caitlin Clark, don't forget to share it with your friends. I'll see you in the next one, and please subscribe for future updates.